What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and we're hanging out with 72 of our friends on the official Champs Chat, WWE Champions Twitch, that is, on Friday night. And tonight, we are power rating Triple H Rex Regum. He is the first character in the game to be S+ tier that is not a Hall of Fame. Rusty, predictions and thoughts on the wrecked rectum.
Well, he's a showboat, first of all. So
aggressive.
If we're continuing the lineage of OP showboats, he will have to be more OP than all the other Ps have owed up to this point. So this will be really, really fascinating to see what can he do. It's 6 gold nonetheless, right? So we're taking
we're on the candy store
arguably
here.
Now, I know people always say, well, S+ means the rarity of the shard.
True.
Okay, so this is the rarest superstar in the game up to this point. Arguably?
Acro Bliss, Acro Indy.
Right.
But, either
the
way.
Rarity of the shard. Yeah. Okay, so there's not a consistent... That's why we have the power rating, because there's not always a consistent metric to communicate about this game. So back to you, Lee.
That's right. No, you're good. So he is the Ultra Chase character. In this new format MLC that we're doing, you have your B tier that's free tier. You've got your A tier that's The Rock, and he's available if you play all the events and get maybe a little lucky for some, but for most you should be available. Charlotte is your within reach kind of chase that you could get, which I didn't, but Rusty, well, we'll save that for later. But this is the guy that, you get him, you are the luckiest Ducky Schultz out there. So let me show you how we're going to run this guy. He's got multiple movesets, but you only need to see this one to start. It's 7 MP all around, so easy to get loaded turn 1 in feud. On the bottom, the running, swinging neckbreaker, deal damage, make bottom row into pyro gems, which will modify everything above it into yellow. Your shin breaker, deal damage, increase your yellow gem damage by 175% for 1 turn. And then the pendulum backbreaker makes 7 pyro gems into red. So, on the entourage, we are going to go a little bit hard because he's the rare character. So Charlotte, red moves start with 2 more MP and yellow gems do 40%. If you don't have Charlotte, you can run any of your other, +2 people there. You might need a Santa Hogan in the mix, etc.
So she was made to be his main trainer.
She works amazing on Zombie Live too, by the way. So.
Ooh. So she's like a plate almost because of the amount of gem damage and the MP loading, right?
Maybe.
I'm going to attach the Charlotte plate in my trainers.
What's up, Beluski and Iceman? So you're also going to need 1 more red trainer there. So technically that is 6, just be aware.
Right.
So if you do not have a middle line bonus or top line bonus, but let's be honest, if you have Rex Regum, the likelihood you're going to have a top line bonus is high. However, you would swap out one of the 2 of these gents for Santa Hogan, and life is good. So I'm running Sammy for yellow gems do 30% more damage, and Brawny Stroface for yellow gems do 25% more damage. Again, that's your Santa Hogan slot, or if you are of the ultra rare variety and you just want that extra 5% on there, your Acro Muta will also give you another 5% if I could ever find him. Right there. Plus your yellow moves will deal 30% more damage, but that doesn't help. Triple H, he's running triple red. So Rusty, this is the William Regal build, and here's the thing. He may not hit as hard as William Regal does at 6-star gold, but he's faster, he flawlessly recycles, and he's more consistent. I would use him, should I pull him, over William Regal.
That would be an embarrassment of riches, friendo, is what that would be. If you put William on the bench, that means you You got
Yeah.
a, I mean, you got a
What
varsity
happened there?
starter coming in. So
Right. Well, I also don't have Regal's gears, but I mean, again, Regal does his thing and then he's done, and that's all he needs. Let's be quite honest. He
right.
only needs to hit it once and he's done. Life's good. This guy can recycle over and over and over again. So you're thinking boss battles. If you're between him and Regal, that's gonna be a tough choice. Both
Maybe depending
are
on the color of gem
amazing.
that's hit.
Both are
Does Regal
yellow.
do green or
No,
yellow?
yellow. His
Okay.
real move set does yellow. I
Ah,
shouldn't say that, but yeah, triple green is an option. But if you have the pyro plate and Claymore Drew, then you don't run anything else. So
okay.
pretty quick, pretty easy, and also his move animations are snappy. So you do that, kapow, kapow. And by the way, you never touch the board, which is also Regal. You have to click, 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 click all over the place.
If
And
you
if you get
choose,
something on the bottom row, you're done. Whereas this, done,
that's
done,
nice.
84 million,
Auto, just auto smack.
done. Regal is consistent restate. Yeah, and again, Regal's gonna hit harder. Don't get me wrong, Regal hits harder, but you just need far less, and Triple H is faster.
And
You don't have to touch the
so
board once.
I'm assuming the pyro plate is substantially better than say the sheriff's badge or something of that nature that
Oh, I
some of the
haven't.
community would be using.
Well, you're not making red gems. You're making the 7, but you're not making enough red
Oh,
gems because the
I
pyro
didn't watch it
plate.
close enough then. Okay,
Yeah, the sheriff's badge requires, but yes, it's
right.
100% better than. Actually, it's 500% better than the sheriff's badge because you have to
Okay,
break 15 or more red gems to do that one.
you did,
Whereas on
and you
this
did
one,
not.
you break or make 4 or more pyro, you increase all your gems by
Yeah, yeah,
100%
yeah,
and your
yeah.
yellow by 500%.
Okay. Well, your match ended
Yeah.
so fast that I think I missed what you actually created after
Right.
the pyros went off.
Right. Yep. Now he does have other move sets, and they're very good. You've got your pedigree, which has decently high move damage, your face breaker, and your 49 gems into reinforce. I'm sorry, never mind. Let's see this one right here. Bonus damage for every botch on there, although bonus damage per gem doesn't scale as well. So he has that move damage, gem damage combination with the reinforce, and you can use the bulldog plate. You can use a few different things like that. This is the one, steal the opponent's turn. But this is the move set that, I mean, unless, I don't know, man. Yeah, also strong, break the 5 out of 5 mark on the power and the power ranking, and technically needs less in that you don't need the ultimate plate. So 2Bob is correct. If you don't have the Piper power plate, then you would run the black and yellow move set, and he still hits super hard. 5 MP charges plus the one move increases the yellow. So no matter what, it's flawless
So would
setup.
you want that
So
the final boss plate is what is was that actually designed for that move set you just described with the botch gems coming in
well,
or not?
we can set it up real quick. I think
No, you don't have
Professor
to.
and
I just it was just a more of a tangential question. So don't let it derail you.
oh, sure. Well, so what it's doing is it's reinforce, not botch on this one. So the face breaker, it's 5 MP, black move, deal damage, increase your yellow MP by 9. And if your opponent destroys a botch gem, then you go from there. But again, we're not doing that one. We're doing the 49 random gems into reinforce, and then your
Hmm.
reinforce go into black. You do have an option with the botch if you want to sub that in, and you can do 49 random gems into botch, and you'll go from there, and still would swap out this finisher right here, the knee drop, boop doop. So there's his 3 big move sets.
Yeah, Two
Bonus
Bob
damage
said
for every
finery
botch
plate
gem, and then
with the
increase
two
the
black
black.
moves.
What's
I
that?
was, I was just saying I was reading the chat. Finery plate with the two black moves and knee drop finisher. Absolutely TKO. That's what Two Bob
Yep.
was saying in the chat.
Yeah,
Looks like there's no
absolutely.
wrong way to run him. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
unless you
Just
mix
click
the
the
moves up. But yeah,
or
this
yeah.
is, I mean, 3 move sets, all of them are killer, and all of them are just doing amazing work. So, with that, we have two categories on the power rating scale that are objective, which means we don't involve the community in the chat just because it is what it is. Does he do this? A or B, yes or no. But we do have three categories on here that we do involve the community on to see kind of where you agree, disagree. So on power rating, that is the power in the power rating, 5 points is equal to 100% or more of the current meta's top end gem damage. And we have established, I copied a different one here, 6-star God. There we go, 6-star gold. And we've set it at 60 million.
God mode.
6-star God mode. That's right. We're Roman Reigns in this poop. All right, there we go. So we've set it at 60 million because the gem damage doubles from 6 silver to 6 gold, and it does seem to hold up. We may adjust that as we go, but not by a ton. 60 million is a good metric, and he did 86 million without flaw. So there isn't a way to say he's not a 5 there. He is a 5. Easily across 3 movesets will hit that damage. And then on speed, for a 5 point in speed, at least 2 of the following must be true. MP charge is equal to or lesser than 6 MP. Now, in that case, he was 7 MP, but you have Santa Hogan and you've got multiple trainers. Moves recycle flawlessly, absolutely. Animations are quick, so 2 of those 3 things are true no matter what. But 7 MP doesn't throw him off too much, and his other movesets start with 5 MP. He is going to win a feud in under 45 seconds. In fact, it would be far less than that. So that's a 5. That's a 5
I blinked and I missed it. I didn't even know what color gems you made a while ago.
Right?
So you get credit for that.
All right, well, Rusty, get the poll ready for readiness, and I will tell you what readiness means. So,
are you ready?
Oh, that's a good one. So for a 5, character needs 0 or 1 special thing. So the Piper Plate example is 1 special thing. A plate, a gear, a moment to make them work well. He doesn't need the Piper Plate, but it sure buffs the heck out of all of that. And as Tubob said, his other 2 movesets do not need as special of things. So objectively, I would say that it falls here. But again, I'm not trying to influence things. On 4, character needs 2 special things: plate, gear, moment, or rare trainers. Rare trainers being, like Charlotte would be a rare trainer. You don't need her on there. There were other options to put. But in his blacks and yellows combination of moves, he doesn't need any of those rare trainers.
Carmelo Hayes is a great example of a rare trainer, I think.
Who's that?
Carmelo.
Oh yeah, Mello. Any of the double MP trainers, Sherry. Those are special needs right now still. And then number 3 would be character needs 3 special things or more. So, poll is getting ready to go up, Rusty?
Poll is firing now. 2 minutes. And it's at the top.
Minutes. Well, actually, we have some commentary in the chat. Tubob says, he's a 5 on readiness. 100% he doesn't need fancy things. He gets better with fancy things. It's kind of the way Charlotte was last week. She doesn't need fancy things, but if you've got them, it's just like, yeah. Not only
the 99 MP is so nice because you really don't need anything right out of the box. If you've got that plus 99, you can do a lot of stuff with that. As the votes
Spin Zizzle, if we're running him without Charlotte, that would be no question. It's only a few million difference. If we're running him without the plate, then you would run the black yellow combination of moves. So,
what's the difference there between max damages? Do you remember? Yellow, black, and triple red.
I don't off the top of my head. We try not to make these be 40 minutes long, but we could go through all of it.
No, I just wondered when you were doing your break it down.
Yeah,
but that's been weeks ago.
It's been weeks ago, yeah. And I literally made 20 videos last week and 15 videos today, so my brain's in a lot of other places. Tubob says without the plate, he still breaks 60 million with the other moveset. doesn't need anything fancy. Jabroni, no, the reinforced doesn't need anything. And also Jabroni in the comments above, he does need the Piper plate to hit high. He doesn't need it. He benefits from it super high to hit on there, but that's still one thing. So readiness for 5 points, 0 or one thing equals a 5 point. Just so you know. Yeah, exactly, Jabroni. Yep. And he is move damage. Everyone should have a Piper plate. Rusty, would you like to talk to Sensei Kreese about that? It's going to haunt you forever.
My ride or die, Baby Ice, in the chat every Friday has been saying on the YouTube comments, don't be so hard on yourself, Rusty. I took Piper as well. So there's 2 of us at least that don't have the Piper plate. So, standing strong.
All right, it's a 5 in
there's
the
another
chat.
one. Telvin, about that. Yeah, so there's a 3rd. Make it 3. Iceman, make it 4.
Oh my gosh, people. Hey, what's up, Big Fritz?
I'm telling you, when Piper was the trial superstar and 6-star silver was a new meta, like we were really excited about that.
Exciting.
And especially if you were free to play, getting a female powerhouse that was not Naya was very enticing.
It was.
So I think more took that deal than we realize.
Oh yeah, there's people are just scrolling, adding on right here.
I did too. I did too.
Ducky
That's my amen corner.
That's right, amen corner. Restate says they have 3 Piper plates. That's insane.
That's impressive.
All right, you're going to load up the versatility poll, and let me explain versatility one more time for those in the back. For a 5, character is competitively usable in feud, boss, and showdown. Character has special gem types that help boss and extreme rules. So we didn't show the other moveset, but Triple H has reinforce and botch, so he has special gem types. He breaks the whole board with each of those, so that's going to help with those types. And then for feud calculation is a combination of speed and power. So if you're a 5 in both of those, you're doing fine in feud. Boss battle, again, he has multiple gem types, so you should be okay there. So the real question comes down to, would he be a showdown character? I would say yeah, but I'm not I mean, I have a voice, but
versatility is live. I didn't mean to click it so quick, but it is up for 2 minutes.
Well, 4 is 2 of the 3, and 3 is 1 of the 3. So do we feel like Rex Regum will be usable in feud, boss, and showdown? Then it's a 3 or a 5. If he's only usable in 2 out of the 3, it's a 4, and so on and so forth. He does have, let me see what his links are while you guys are doing that. Does he have a special link? Nope, he doesn't have any special links. Go ahead, Rusty.
I was going to say, while you find that, just a reminder, there's a new fan voting live tonight for free Reb coins. And the vote is on the male superstar that we're voting for Summer of Champions between Brian Pillman and Solo Sikoa. So cast your vote on the portal tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dummy. Yeah.
Bob says versatility. So boss battle, you're kidding yourself if you think he isn't one of the best. Showdown, monster. Low MP cost, absolutely great. Feud, arguably the best when compared to the field of Showboat, and Showboat is stacked. So again, here's where I would say he's not going to hit as hard as Regal, but he's going to be faster and no chance of cascade errors. Z Triple H is still better, Clevin. Oh, what's up, Gumsy?
20 seconds left in the vote.
20 seconds left. Heart Foundation Pillman, that'd be fun.
Baby Ice says Pillman's winning the vote right now.
Oh, I haven't voted. I haven't actually played my version of the game yet, except for just to get my steps real quick. Yep.
All right. Overwhelming 5 by 75% was the vote.
All right. Well, we're on the precipice of something, Rusty. Do you know what that is?
We'll see. We'll see. I think we're looking at a high score here, possibly a 25. Is that what you're thinking?
Well, we have not had a single character hit 25 out of 25.
Almost
Charlotte
Charlotte.
and
Almost.
Vader missed by 1 point.
Yeah.
And in most cases, it comes down to their trainer and coaching ability. So let me tell you what his coaching ability is, and then I'll read off what makes it count for points. So at 26K, any color finishers do 50% more damage. So let me caveat by saying, while we are not currently in a move damage meta, they always cycle back around. So move damage meta is not done. It's just that the next version of move damage characters will be so far and away above what we see now that the previous versions go away. And that happens every time. In fact, Triple H himself, the tech version of him, was one of the ones that got hit by that move damage nerf. So just so you know, it will come back. But power rating, to be a 5, you need to have an essential trainer and coach ability that adds something you don't want to go into battle without. So if this is a move damage character you're using, would you use that on them? 4 would be widely used trainer coaching ability, helps the character reach its full potential. 3 would be a niche trainer coaching ability. It might not be used that much, but it is very valuable.
Can you remind me, is he a trainer or a coach?
He is a coach, which is huge.
That's good. That's
so nobody else has 50%, and nobody has it across the board for sure.
Right.
But, I mean, there are ones that have 50% individual finishers, but he is all colors. But then you can stack, right? So, like,
and it doesn't affect your MP for feud.
Right. Doesn't impact your MP for feud, unless you need Santa Hogan. But you could stack, like, Powerhouse Neidhart and Rex Regum side by side, and that would make 100% finisher damage.
Makes me think he will be widely used. At least that's right. That's how I interpret it. Right? Is he really a niche? Is he a niche trainer coach?
Niche is personally, I don't think he's niche. Niche.
That's the leader right now. We've got about 30 seconds left in the vote. 71% are saying that's not widely used. I don't want a finisher. We're in a gym damage meta now.
Right. But again, just keep in mind, the move damage meta will come back, and it will come back in 6-star gold, I promise you. But
we got a 5 on the board.
Really?
Yeah. No, so it's 13-8. If anybody wants to change their vote, now is the time. 13-9.
This is where the community speaks, guys.
10 seconds left. The fives might have it, and that's okay. But just make sure you casted the vote the way you wanted to cast it. Polls closed. Oh, it came down to 2 votes, man. Oh, look at that. 13-11. 50%, 42%. That is a hair of a split.
So it's a split between what?
Well, I mean, it's just the threes have it, but like by a hair, just a freckle, you know?
Okay. Well, if it's a freckle, I didn't vote, and I would at least give him a 4. So
it's 13. Well, the threes would still win. The threes would win. Now, I think what we're saying is the community just does not value finisher boost currently.
Zandel says that's revote.
So, between 3 and 4?
3 and 4.
I'll do that. A 1 minute revote.
1 minute revote between 3 and 4. Because you didn't cast your vote, did you?
I did. I voted 4. Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Zandel says I would have changed to a 4 as opposed to a 5. Okay, well.
Okay, here we go. We're going 1 minute speed round. You can only vote between 4 and 3, and it is live. It is live.
Two Bob says he agrees.
78 plus of you in here. Yeah, the revote's live. Oh, it's even. Oh,
already?
Yeah, it's 7-5 now. 8-6. Man, this is like watching a horse race. Kentucky Derby. And he's a proletarian on the back stretch. He's running through the mud. He's winning by a nose. Yes.
What?
You never watch those, Kentucky Downs and stuff like that?
No.
The races? Oh, man. That's like a Southern, it's like in our DNA to watch horse racing once a year.
Course.
To care about horse racing 1 day a year for 30 seconds is what it means to live in the South.
Wow.
All right, about 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. This is maybe the most people that have ever voted in a poll. I mean, we got
Really?
over 30 votes on this one category.
Right.
And the threes have
They
it.
won again. All right.
18 to 15. That's 2 votes. I mean, it's really hard to for the entourage ability, Brother Ray, of Triple H Rex Regum. This is our power rating poll where the community gets to voice their thoughts and feelings and cast their votes on the newest superstars to the game and some old ones as well. We'll see in a little bit. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Lee.
Well, the community has spoken. I would say I disagree, but it doesn't matter what I say right there. I
It's the
am in the
community's
camp of
power
4.
rating, isn't it?
So
Yeah.
23 out of 25, which does put him below Vader. Now, somebody pointed out in there, I think it was Jabroni, that if we were
I
to
voted for as well.
you put it 4. If we were to re-rank Vader, the trainer ability would go down compared to where it was, but we're not doing that right now. So right now, Triple H Rex Regum is not the best showboat in the game according to the power rating. Vader is. Now we haven't rated Regal, we haven't rated, etc. But I don't know. That's where it is, Rusty.
We don't have to tell the score to be it. Let it just be what it is. You know, we don't have. The people have spoken. If someone says you guys are idiots, say, well, take it up with the community. They're the ones that vote, right? If you think he's a perfect superstar, we hope you recruit him. Hope you got him on your roster because we think he's pretty near perfect as well. Today. But also a 23 is nearly perfect. So we're not poo pooing Rex Regum here. I mean, this is a stellar superstar.
Yep. All right. Well, Rusty, why don't you take us out and end this video?
Once again, a Friday night controversy on our hands. We don't set the scores. We simply work the matrix. And thank you for being part of this. If you disagree, especially on that entourage ability, would you leave us a comment in the chat and tell us why? We just would love to hear your thoughts on this because this feels like it's something we're building together. And if you want to help us do this live, join us on Twitch, WWE Champions, main channel on Friday nights on Twitch, and you can be part of the next power rating yourself. We'll see you next time.